There is no doubt the government's failed job subsidy program was going to fail in the first place. It's a lesson the NDP should listen more to Wild Rose, a party that truly has the pulse of the province. To blunt criticisms from his government's zero jobs plan, the minister managed to find $10 million for important business incubators like Tech Edmonton and Innovate Calgary. How did the minister manage to increase the capital while Bill 1, the government's flagship jobs program, is gathering dust and sitting on the order paper?
Member, again, get to the question sooner. I was waiting for it to come out. Please proceed.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
Excuse me. Sorry, proceed.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. And, you know, it's interesting in the House here. You never know with the official opposition if it's a cut day or a spend day. It depends what they're talking about here. But I'll tell you this much, Mr. Speaker. Our government's #1 priority, and Albertans have been telling us, it's jobs in the economy, and that's exactly what we're doing. Despite what the Wild Rose would do, again, slashing our public services, cutting billions of dollars from much-needed infrastructure projects, Mr. Speaker, infrastructure that is going to help give the tools that our job creators need to get their products to market, and infrastructure that Alberta...
Thank you, Honourable Minister. First supplemental.
It is stunning that while the jobs are being shed across the province over a year ago, the NDP government sat on its hands and their so-called jobs creation program failed and created confusion in the business community. This type of instability and uncertainty has dramatic impacts. Today, vacancies in downtown Calgary have reached a 30-year high. With extreme economic manifestos hanging a shadow over this government, how can businesses trust this government to get their next program right?
Honourable Minister.
Well, Mr. Speaker, I'll remind the members an announcement that I made a couple of days ago that we are investing $10 million in incubators and accelerators that are going to help job creators. We're going to help startups working through already successful systems in Innovate Calgary and Tech Edmonton and other regional commercialization opportunities. Mr. Speaker, our government is taking action. Our government later today will be unveiling our budget, and Albertans will see that our government has listened to the job creators, and we're doing our job partnering with them.
Here is an example of the type of economic chaos the government has caused on working families. I received an email from one of the few Calgary companies able to use this program and was about to hire expecting the grant. Now, the staff position might soon be gone, and this business has been twisted like a pretzel in confusing red tape and chaos coming from this minister. How can the Albertans trust the NDP when their flip-flopping is doing real harm to working Albertans?
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker. You know, I'm not quite sure if the Wild Rose is coming or going. One day they like the Job Creation Incentive Program, the next day they want it cut. I think Mr. Speaker, the only people that are confused in this province are those across the way. Our government is taking meaningful action. We've listened to the business community. They've said, listen, this tool isn't going to have the outcomes that you've intended. We've retooled that, Mr. Speaker. We are listening to the job creators, and I think, Mr. Speaker, they are going to be quite pleased with what they have to hear today.